Hi, this is Mimi. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are working on part 2 of our little pocket folio. In part 1, we put together this folio using 12 by 12 pattern paper. I added pockets on every page inside, these 2 pockets on the front, this pocket on the back, and a closure. So for today, we are adding a pocket here, and then we're going to fill everything. So I'm going to have to make a bunch of journal cards, or you know what, I may go through my stash and see what I have that I could use from my stash. Also the cut aparts that came with it, and see what we can use. But for now, we need to put a pocket on this page here. So I pulled out my pocket punch board. This is a We Are Makers punch board. And I rarely use it, but you can use it to make coin pockets. It comes with sizes and instructions, okay, that goes in this little sleeve and is Velcroed to the back. I think I Velcroed it to the back. I think it's supposed to go in here, but it always slid out, so I Velcroed it to the back. But I decided to make 1. My plan originally was to make 3, but they would be really small. And I didn't want to be that small. So I'm going to do it a decent size, and I believe I chose 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So here is the pocket size in inches. So I did 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. I want to do a paper size flap. So I cut my paper to 9 by 8 1/4. You can also just do a notch and not have a flap, but I wanted to have the flap. And then the guide label is F3. So we will put this at F, and we will put this at 3. And that is our guide. All right, so here's my paper. It's already cut. And if I do believe, I think the longer side goes in first. If I do, oh, I don't have the thing. Darn it. Hold on. All right, I don't know if this one, these fall out so easy. I don't know if this one actually goes with it, but it's the same concept. So this round part goes in here, and then it trims. And that's what we do. So first, we are going to find where here it is. We're going to score. Can we? No, I don't think we can. Hold on, let's cut first. Let's cut there. All right, I'm going to cut there, and we need to score. Where's the scoring? We can't even see. We need to score. Oh, I just ripped the paper, but that's fine. We need to score down, and then I'm going to turn it, cut it, and score. Okay, and then we're going to score this way. We're going to turn, put it back, cut it. Okay, and then we're going to score here. Turn, and we are going to score there. Okay, so now we have this, and I'm going to tell you, this is one of my least favorite punch boards. I have so many, and this is the one that I use the least. But we're just going to fold this in on the score lines and glue this together. See how crooked that is? Gosh, so crooked. Okay. We're going to score there, score there. There we go. Now we're going to glue this together. So I'm going to, where is it? I'm just going to glue here. Okay. And yeah, it ripped right there. That was my fault, but I'm gluing it down, so I'm not going to worry about it. It's getting glued down, and this pocket is also turning into a glued pocket. Like, that was my plan. So I have two pockets out of one pocket. Like, seriously, this really is my least favorite. I'm not the biggest fan of this one, but I have it, so I use it. Let's face it, I don't use a lot of my punch boards. Alright, so this gets glued here, and I am going to glue it down on 3 sides to make it another pocket. So we get 2 pockets in one. I think this one and my other least favorite punch board is the frames punch board. That's my other least favorite punch board. Only because I can never remember if I'm... Listen, the frames punch board does exactly what it says. It punches frames. Okay. But you can also punch like regular rectangular square frames, but you can punch out. So there we go. But you can punch out Polaroid frames. And I can never remember how to do it. I can never remember how to do it to the point that I had to save that part of the instructions because I can't remember how to do it. See, then I just put that there, and this goes there, and it goes away. Here it is, this one, the frame punch board. I can never remember how to do the Polaroid. Never. And that's my favorite way to use that punch board, is to make the Polaroids, and I can never remember. Alright, so we have all of our pockets in now, and now we just have to go through and we need to have tags and journaling cards. I think on the front here I have all these scraps sitting here. So what can I use from these scraps? These scraps. I have these scraps. I have this one. I think I'm going to use this one to make cards for here. I also have an entire container of tags and such in here. Let's see if there's anything in here that we can add in to get rid of some of these. Probably not much. That one. That one there. Ooh, I hear sirens. I don't really think I have anything else, which is very upsetting. I have all of these I never use. They sit here. I don't use them because honestly I forget about them. What's this? Those won't look right. I'm just going to put these away, and I guess I'll just make some. See, once again, I'm not going to use them. Story of my life. Okay. I do have cut-aparts. Let's see what the cut-aparts look like. and we can see what we can use here. So we can at least use some of these up. Probably use a lot of these up. Where's my... So let's cut these apart. Here because these are laid out weird, and then cut here. All right, so we have these, this one, I've had this trimmer for a while now, and I really do like this trimmer, but man, can I never figure out. I still haven't figured out where to put it that they get trimmed right. Still haven't figured it out. This one is rounded. Interesting. So let's trim that, and then round those. Come here. Get out. Anything else? Yeah, look how bad. Like, I am the worst at cut aparts. Anybody else have as much trouble as I do? Please let me know. Please let me know I'm not alone. There is just something about cut aparts that no matter what, always get screwed up for me. Hey, wait, that one wasn't. Either was that one. Either was that one. Hey, look at that. This one. But it's very tiny. And this one. It's a very nice paper pad. I find it funny that a lot of times I didn't see, there's a lot of paper pads that are older, like paper and paper collections that are older. Let me know if this also, you find this to be true, that you'll see them in a discount, like when Tuesday Morning used to be around and all that. Like, you'll see them in one of those places and you're like, I never saw these when they came out. And like, I never saw this one in 2019 when it came out. Where was it then? You know what I mean? Do you find that to be true also? And speaking of, so, I don't know about you guys, but if you have an Ollie's near you, please go check it out. If you remember Tuesday Morning, and remember Tuesday Morning would have those, let's not throw that away. Tuesday Morning would have those packages of paper, okay? That one here, what do you think? They would have those packages of paper and plastic, and it would be like 25 sheets of the same piece of paper, and they'd be like $2.99, and it would be 25 sheets of 12 by 12 of the same exact piece of decorative double-sided paper in a stack, and it would be like $2.99. Do you guys remember that? You know who has it now? Ollie's. Ollie's has those now. When I went to Ollie's yesterday, this is not an exaggeration, they had so many different paper packs to choose from, like 12 by 12 paper pads, They had some from Michaels, they had Pebbles, they had Crate Paper, they had Heidi Swap, they had those, I don't know if you've ever seen these paper collections from Joann, but they're called like project pads. I bought one that was, I believe, Amy Tangerine a while back, and I've used a bunch of paper from it. I used it in that one video where I made an easy envelope journal. Okay, that's what I use, and it's a paper pad that has printed and plain paper in it and stickers, and it's called a project pad. They had a ton of those in different collections. I think I'm going to do that. What do you guys think? Okay, that's cute, right? All right, now let's move on, see what else we could do. I'm just going to put this one in here. I'm just going to fill up with all these cut-aparts as much as I can, the bigger ones. But yeah, they had all of these paper pads, and they had so many, and they had stacks upon stacks. And this Heidi Swap one was $3.99, and I got, it's right here on the floor because I haven't put it away yet, this America the Beautiful by Pebbles for $4.99, and it's 48 papers. I didn't have anything like Americana, so that's why I grabbed it, but it was $4.99. And they had Recollections brand. They had so much stuff. I was shocked with how much they had. Okay, because when I was there last time I was at this Ollie's that I was at, they had just rearranged the entire store, and they were still putting out in my Ollie's, the craft section is with the books, and they were just setting that section up. So that section wasn't set up yet. So I didn't grab anything because it wasn't set up yet. But now it's set up. And they had so many paper pads. It was unbelievable. I was shocked with how many paper pads they had. Just filling this up. You know, this one would go really good in the back because it's nice and tall. Get in there. So put that one there. And then we have these little strips here. Like I said, this one was curved. Anyway, so they had those single, where you got 25 sheets of the same paper. They were $2.99, just like they were at Tuesday Morning. And they had a ton to choose from. So if you have an Ollie's in your area, I believe they must be getting all this a lot of the Tuesday Morning stuff, because that was the only place I had ever seen Tuesday Morning stuff like that. Or should we do this love? Let's do the love right there. But yeah, it was so much. I could have spent a fortune there. And some of the Michaels paper pads are ones that I have not seen that have not been around in a really long time. So if you have an Ollie's near you, you have to go check it out and see if you have all the good stuff like I have at my local Ollie's. Now, I have to go back to Ollie's soon, so I'm going to go to the other one and see if the other one is as good as the location I was at yesterday. There are 2 locations near me, and the one I was at yesterday is by my doctor, so that's why we went to that one. Okay, or should I put this here? Let's put it there. And use these up, and then what I'm going to do is, I like that one. Should we put that one there, or should we put it up here? Let's put it up here, and we'll put it like in the middle right there, so it's a little surprise when you take that out, this big card out. And then I'll just make a bunch of other tags and such. So there we go. there, and then we still have this Good Vibes. Don't really want to put it there. Put it back here. Sounds good. Oh yeah, it was really, I was impressed with how much stuff they had. Because they've been getting more and more. My Ollie's has been getting more and more craft stuff in every time I go. But this one was just crazy. There was so, I mean, I could have spent a good amount of money. I didn't, but I could have. All right, so we have that. So we need to fill, let's pull this back out a little bit so it's kind of tucked in there. Same with that one, and then that would get connected to here. And then I need something for back here and in here. So this should hold a 4x6 piece of paper, and then probably a 3x6 for behind, like 3.5. So I'm going to use this here. I'm going to use a bunch of these papers and get rid of all these scraps. As many of these scraps as I can I'm going to use so we can get rid of the scraps. Sounds good? I'm going to cut as much of these as I can down to a journaling card or tag size that I think I can use, and I'll be back and we'll fill up this folio. Okay, here we go. This is all of the scraps that I had left from those few pieces of paper that I used, and I just cut them down to manageable sizes, and we're going to start just putting them in. So I have, let's see, this one here, I kind of want to shove back here. Okay, and then I want to put another one, that's too big. I just want to put one like that in here, and then that in here. So now that's our front filled. We have items to go in here. This is a 4x6, and then this piece was extra, so I just glued it on as a little tuck. But I'm not going to put it there. I'm going to actually put it over here, right here. I don't want it to get caught in the pocket. I have other things I can go in the pocket. This one here flips up. Let's put this tube. This might be too tall. Some of them I didn't even bother cutting down. Nope, we'll keep that there. And then I have, is this going to be too thick? Yes. We have this one here. I'm going to put that there. Actually, let's take this one out of here so we can close this, and then you can see this, and you can see this one, and then I believe, what is this one here will fit. So this one here will fit in there, and I believe this one will also fit, so we'll put two in here. Okay, so we have those. Let's flip it to the back and see what we can add in the back. This is another one that's folded in half. And we can put this in the back here. And maybe another smaller piece. Alright, and then we have all of these pockets we can fill. The tall ones have to go in the back, obviously. That's just an obvious. But just in case, tall ones go in the back. Are those all the tall? Nope. So we have this one. That is too, well, you know what? I don't care that it sticks out. I don't care that it's too tall. That one. And we have this here. Can go here. And we don't want to put that one there because it matches. Put this one here. Well, that also matches. Duh. That one here. And we'll put put this one here. Okay, so we have these are full. What else do we have? Let's put this one here. Okay. Or you know what? Put this one. Okay. We'll put this here. And then we have 3 more. So we'll put one here. And then we have these 2. Put here. And then where can I put this one? In the back. We'll put it in the back. There we go. There is our pocket journal. I am going to put Velcro on here, but I've said this before. If you don't let Velcro sit, sometimes it will tear the paper. So I'm not going to put the Velcro on until the video is over, but the Velcro will go right here, and then we'll open it up and we have all of these little journaling spots. All of these pockets are filled. This would make a good piece of Happy Mail to send out to somebody. It's a little thick. It's not going to be flat mail, but it would be nice Happy Mail to send out to somebody. There you go. So now that you've seen it, let's put the Velcro on. And we can then put it aside and let it sit. Sorry, that is very loud crinkly. Okay, so we're going to put... Jeez Louise. We're going to put one of these. Where is it going to go? It's going to go about here. So we're going to put that there. I'm going to put this guy here and flip it to meet. There you go. Isn't he pretty? She's very pretty. We're going to call her a she today. She's very pretty. Look at her. I love it. What do you guys think? Let me know down below what you think of this one. I absolutely adore it. It's a great little folio with so many pockets. And it used what? I believe I only used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of paper. And then cut aparts, right? Is that what we used? 6. Yeah, because everything else I cut from everything that was spare. So I used 1 sheet of cut aparts and 6 pieces of paper, I believe, is what it was. But it is cute. Let me know down below what you think. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for joining me today. Have a great rest of your day.